Thank you for joining me on Nuggets of Wisdom. I am Charles Musakanda. I appreciate you taking the time to grow and to mature as we edify one another. Today, we're talking on the subject of success and endorsements. I alluded in my most recent nugget, for the new year, that there are many resolutions, checklists, plans, hopes, dreams, goals that people are coming up with and that they have, that they desire and want to come to fruition this year and for the future to come. And that's great and grand. However, I have a reminder for you today. And let me begin this way. LeBron James, Tiger Woods, David Beckham, Yaya Toure, Drogba, Pele, Serena Williams, Denzel Washington, Tyler Perry, Oprah, musicians, a whole bunch of them out there. Some of them are late now. And all those people, famous people who've done well in their industry, in their sector of work, not only receive a paycheck from what they do, but they also get what are called endorsements. And because of their art, the companies that endorse them use them as marketing agents, because people that are attracted to Tiger Woods golfing will most likely buy the products that Tiger Woods uses. For example, the General Motors company used Tiger Woods as their marketing agent for the Buick Enclave, for the Cadillac Escalade. And so those who live vicariously and are fans of Tiger Woods or are influenced by Tiger Woods will buy that automobile. The same can be said about Michael Jordan and the Air Jordan sneakers. They make you feel like you can jump like Jordan and dunk. Nike, be it LeBron or Serena Williams, and the list goes on and on. I'm sure you get the idea. But in order for these people to receive endorsements, they ought to do well in their work. There's a time when Tiger Woods was in trouble with his marriage, and some things came out, and all those companies that sponsored him, that used him as their marketing agent, they dropped him, stopped working with him. But when he came back up again, they started working with him and using him as a face of their product, of their name. What am I saying? Whilst you plan and you want to have a successful year and a successful future, remember you're already successful in that you're born, you're alive, you have breath, and you have the time that's been given to you. That's the beginning of your success. And everything else that comes after is an endorsement by God himself, who is giving you life. But for God to endorse you, you ought to do something with your life for somebody. In the same way that LeBron James draws fans to the arena when he's playing basketball, or Denzel Washington draws fans to the movie theater, to the cinema, or pay-per-view, internet, cable, TV, you name it. A certain musician draws people to, the concert. You too, and I too, ought to be able to draw people to what we believe. We ought to draw people to the kingdom, where they receive not only hope, but salvation. Not only salvation, but also success, where they can also better themselves in this life and the life to come, where there's upward mobility. So what are you and what am I doing to better that kingdom and to bring its glory to others? As Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 14 says, "For the knowledge of the glory of God shall be spread in all of the world as the waters fill the sea. What are you and what am I doing about that? So that we can also receive our endorsements. We want to run to Matthew 7:7 oftentimes. Oh, ask, you'll be given, knock, it'll be open, seek and you find it. But then James 4:3 says, while you're asking, you don't receive. Why? Because you ask amiss. What does that mean? Well, it means that you ask for selfish reasons, so that you can be pompous and show off and make your brother and your sister envious and jealousy of what you have. And so when you ask, you don't receive. And you think that you are clothed and yet you're naked. The Bible says you think that you are full and yet you are hungry. What does that mean? There's people out there who think they have it all. The mansions, the castles, the what, and yet they still don't have fulfillment. They don't have joy in their hearts because they're not exercising their craft wisely. Therefore, the endorsements are not coming in. But when you do for your brother and your sister, when your success is aimed at not only benefiting you, but at bettering mankind, and more importantly, drawing people closer to the Creator who created you, created them, who loves you, loves them, you'll find that everything you do comes with an endorsement. And remember, endorsements have royalties to them. And that even when Tiger Woods retires, when David Beckham retired from football, he still gets paid by the endorsing companies, the royalties, for them using his name on their product. Even though he's no longer playing for Manchester United, he's still making money from whomever endorsed him because of royalties. The same can be said about you and I, that even after we're no longer active in our field of work, or even when we're no more, the blessing that you and I have brought to somebody's life will still continue, and that person can use your name to say, had it not been for such and such, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't know what I know. I wouldn't be better off. And by so, even after you and I are gone, you find that the generations that follow us get the royalties of that blessing. That's how success works. So if you really want to be successful today and forevermore, remember, you got to do something to earn those endorsements. When you're not in the craft, you don't get the endorsements. When you play the craft and you exercise your craft wisely, he who endorses you will bless you immensely. Thank you for joining me on Nuggets of Wisdom. Please share, like, subscribe, comment, ask questions. Let's grow and mature together. But share. You don't know whom these endorsements might help, or even change lives and save lives. And I keep them as nuggets. There's so much more I could say, but I don't want to make them too long. And we can always speak and expand on them upon request. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.